Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another live reaction video for Fire Emblem Heroes, this time on the Summer Banner Part 2, muchly anticipated. At least, we're assuming it's Summer Part 2, the silhouettes certainly seem to indicate that it's Summer Part 2, the tease that we've received just the other day sort of suggests potentially a Summer Lind and a Summer Camilla, maybe, we'll see. But I thought it'd be fun, as usual, to watch it with all of you, so we can share our reactions and first impressions of these skill sets. Okay, let's get this started. Special Heroes, A Sketchy Summer, I see the title right now. A Sketchy Summer? Get ready for the beach! Special Heroes to battle. Summer Rays.
This is a nice swimsuit.
There she is, Lind.
So
she's like cavalry ninja. Cavalry dagger. She's got Starfish, Ardent Sacrifice, a Brazen Skill, and Cancel Affinity. Okay. Alright. Beachside Scion.
I just love the ocean. It's
Baby
so
Tiki.
pretty.
Okay. She's a Flying Red Dragon. Summer's Breath, Moonbow, Attack Defend Bond 3. So Tiki Emblem is now a thing, actually. There are 4 versions of Tiki in the game.
It's getting hot now.
That art really makes her look like a baby. Okay. Prince at Play. So we got a male candidate, Takumi.
Nice, right?
Flying Archer, art done by Toby. Toby is doing another Takumi in the game, and I know a lot of people will be happy about that.
Feel that ocean breeze.
Alright, very cool. Riding that Kinshi. Tropical Beauty, come on.
The tropical sea is simply stunning.
Yes! She's a flying blue mage. Juicy Wave Plus. What a name. Okay.
Tropical attack.
That's amazing. That is so amazing. Camilla Emblem is a thing. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. We've got our Camilla Emblem. Perfectly balanced, all flyers. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. I can't believe it. They did it. They finally did it. That's nuts. That is nuts. Okay. Alright. Let's go back and replay it, and take a look at their skills one at a time. I am super excited. I don't even need to explain myself. You all already know. I'm going to be spending every single orb on this banner. Choose Your Legends 2, what is that? Don't care. Don't care at all. Alright. Okay, so take another look. Summer Rays. Lind. So it looks like Kipu is reprising their role as the artist, and, you know, they do a great job. Let's take a look at these skills. So Starfish Plus. If unit's HP is less than or equal to 75%, and the unit initiates combat, unit can make a follow-up attack. Oh wow, okay. Wait, before the foe can counterattack. So it's a built-in desperation. After combat, if unit attacked, inflicts defense res -7 on target and foes within 2. Okay, so the standard archetype for daggers. So that's pretty crazy. So it's a built-in desperation. We haven't seen that before. So that's very exciting. Ardent Sacrifice as the assist. You know, movement-based assists are just so strong nowadays, but Ardent Sacrifice can be useful in getting into that desperation range, of course. Brazen Attack Res 3. Obviously, that synergizes very well with the built-in desperation. And Cancel Affinity 3, just to screw over Raven Tome users. So that's a pretty interesting kit, I'll say, for sure. Alright. Lind, looking very good. Art is very nice. Okay, Beachside Scion. Tiki. She's just wearing like a floater around her, too. Okay, so let's take a look at her skills. Summer's Breath. So effective against dragon foes. So it's similar to the Breath of Fog refinement that the Tiki's recently received. Grants defense +3. If foe initiates combat, grants special cooldown charge +1 per attack. So it's, interesting. Interesting, okay. If foe initiates combat, so it's on enemy phase, she'll get -1 cooldown, or an additional -1 cooldown per her attack. Okay. Moonbow is her special, attack defense bond 3. They're really pushing these bond skills, and they are good. They are definitely good. Hit and run for the B slot. Obviously, her being a flyer, hit and run's going to be very good for her. And Dragon Valor. So we finally have a Dragon Valor skill, allowing for that sweet, sweet extra SP on farming days over those weekends. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting kit. No built-in distant counter, so we'll have to see what her stats are like. But I could see a lot of people ending up swapping her A slot for a distant counter equivalent, or even replacing her Summer's Breath. The Summer's Breath is actually pretty good for a seasonal breath. And there's no plus, so I'm guessing it's not inheritable. It is restricted to her, I think. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, that's interesting. All right, let's continue playing. Okay, her dragon form's the exact same as it always is. Okay, she looks so young there. She's looking really young. Okay, well anyway, Prince at Play. So again, Toby reprising their role as the artist, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to be pleased by that. He looks great. Let's take a look at his skills. So we got Fishy Bow Plus. Effective against flying foes if units' HP is less than or equal. Okay, so it's going to be... yeah, it's going to be the built-in Desperation. I got Glimmer for the special. Fury 3, always a solid choice. Also synergizes with the Fishy Bow effect. And then we got Odd Res Wave 3. That's kind of weird. It's a weird skill to have, I would say. If he's going to be a mage tank, then obviously that works very well there, but I think the more offensive wave skills are really kind of primo at this point. I'm getting that +6 attack or speed is just really critical. But for an enemy phase unit, I mean, we're going to see these more and more often. We're going to get the odds and the evens, and we're going to get defense and res, so... these aren't slowing down anytime soon. I anticipate the next couple of waves of units are going to have similar skills. So let's keep playing here. Feeling that ocean breeze. Okay. Tropical Beauty. I can't believe they did it. That is amazing. She looks fantastic. Alright, let's take a look at her skills. Juicy Wave Plus. Juicy Wave Plus. If units' HP is less than... okay, so it's the Desperation. That's cool. That is cool. That is going to get swapped out for Blarblade in a hot minute. It's just... Blarblade is just so critically powerful on flyer teams and movement-based teams where you can utilize a home or a fortify to your advantage. But Juicy Wave Plus it's still interesting. It's still a very interesting skill. I want to take another look at the animation too, because it could be it could be just a fun weapon to use. Draconic Aura, again, a perfect special for a flyer mage. Death Blow 3 is an excellent A slot. Flyer Formation for the B slot is amazing. And Hone Flyers, oh man, for the C slot. Obviously, on a team composition, you're not going to want Hone Flyers on your mages. And they've done that twice now, both with Halloween Noe and now with Summer Camilla. It's a very rare, very premium skill. And it's one that you generally, on a flyer team, would not want on your mage, because you want your mage getting those Hone Flyer buffs. But all the same, it's a great skill to have, so it's a great skill to kind of have in your back pocket if you don't want Camilla and you just want to get Hone Flyers. So let's go ahead and keep playing. She looks amazing. It's funny, all of the Summer Mages, I think, yell Tropical Attack as their special, at least for one line. Okay, let's take a look at this map here, see if there's anybody that they added. Nope, they did not add anybody else to the group, so it's just going to be these 4. Alright, so special heroes are here, so they will be available from the 10th to August 9th. Okay, so basically, the whole month. Alright, so just as a quick aside, wasn't expecting this to come out so soon, so shout-outs to Zanuck on Reddit, and also I think he works for Game Press and doing the datamined And because we just got that update, we do have the datamined stats for all of the new summer characters, so I figure we can quickly go through those as well. We don't usually have this information as soon as the trailer drops, but this time we do, and I figure we could do that. It might be a little fun. Okay, and we'll be taking a look at the level 40 stats at neutral for all of these characters, just to kind of compare them. So first up, we've got Summer Rae's Lind. At level 40, she has 33 HP. That is some pretty low HP. Which can work in your favor, of course, if you have inherent desperation on your tome, or on her, I keep saying tome, on her dagger like she does. Attack and speed is 34-35, a very, very strong offensive stat line. Nothing groundbreaking, but very, very powerful. Defense, 16, that's her throwaway stat for sure, and res is 26, which is fine. It's something that if you get a plus res Lind, that could actually work in your favor. It could alter the types of builds that you could go with her. But that offensive stat line, you can kind of do whatever you want with her, and that should work out just fine. Taking a look at Beachside Scion, Tiki, so she's got HP of 40, attack of 33, speed of 37, so she's a speedy dragon. Defense of 32, and res of 26. So she's definitely rocking some more balanced stats. I mean, I think depending on your Boon and Bane, you can go all sorts of different directions with her build. You can play her player phase or enemy phase, depending on if you get a plus attack or a plus defense. Tiki, I think commonly she's going to be used mixed phase. And that'll work out just fine for her. As a flying dragon, just like with Grima, and just like with Myrrh, she has the advantage of buffs for both dragons and flyers. At the same time, though, bear in mind that she has the disadvantages of both also. So she's not going to have access to the breath skills that you commonly see on dragons, and on the flip side, as a dragon, she's not going to be able to run sort of the traditional Gale Force builds that you commonly see that a lot of physical or close range flyers, I should say, opt to run. So she does have those limitations in place, but she's going to be a strong unit regardless. Okay, moving on now, we're going to take a look at Prince at Play, Takumi. He's got that, I love the bow. The bow is really cool that he's got there. So taking a look at his stat line, he is a flying archer, and he's got 40 HP, 35 attack, 35 speed, so he's got that juicy 35-35 offensive stat line, just like Bride Cordelia did when she came out. He's got defense of 21 and res of 19, so his defenses are pretty lackluster, but people are going to be using him, obviously, I think, as either a fire sweep, or more often. I mean, certainly people are going to be using his native bow as well, but I mean, I think a lot of people are, if they're going to be inheriting him and building him out, they're probably going to opt for a Brave Bow quad build, or they're going to be going for a fire sweep build. And depending on your boon, that could work out for you either way. Alright, and then finally let us take a look at Tropical Beauty Camilla, with that art by Mikuro looking great. So her stat line, 39 HP, which is pretty decent, 33 attack, 36 speed. So we got a 33-36 stat line, which is perfect for a Blade Tome. Yeah, I mean, that works perfectly. Even if you get a Speed Bane, she still should be just fine, really, if you're going to be rocking flyer buffs, if you want to use her as your flying mage on your team. Defense of 23 and res of 19, so her defenses, her defensive stats aren't really much to write home about, for sure. Yeah, her defensive stats really, I mean, she obviously has more defense than resistance in this instance, but not something you probably primarily want to invest in. Her stat line is obviously very focused and catered towards offensive pressure, with a focus on speed, naturally, and that speed is going to come in handy if you end up putting a Blar Blade on her. So those are the stats as we currently know them. Again, shout out again to Zanuck on the Reddit for data mining those. So that's great. I mean, they're going to be available for the whole month, so I know a lot of people are really struggling right now with their orb counts. They just got hit with, banner after banner. the Summer's Arrival, the 2 Summer reruns, a wave of Hector banners, and now they're hurting. But you have all month to save for these units. If there was any doubt at all, I will be spending every single one of my orbs pretty much on this banner. And if you're interested in seeing that, then please feel free to subscribe to the channel so you get an alert on it. Hopefully you enjoyed going through the character list with me and seeing the units for the first time. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you so much for coming along for the ride with us, and until next time, let's protect those skies.